I'm Tad Coffin. I have been a lifelong horseman, rider, teacher, trainer. I've ridden in the Olympic Games and in the Pan American Games. I have a passion for that extraordinary bond between horse and rider. The saddle has more untapped potential than almost any other tool that horsemen have at their disposal. And I am earnestly seeking to discover all of the potential that the saddle has. And that's really what this mission here is about. Unlike other pieces of athletic equipment, saddles have not evolved in the same way that tennis rackets have, or skis or golf clubs. Saddles have always traditionally been considered as mostly pieces of leather, and the people who work with saddles are largely leather workers. So one of the things I've done over the past 40 years is I've taken apart a lot of saddles, and I've investigated what the insides of those saddles look like. And as beautiful as many of them are on the outside, as fine as the craftsmanship is, as beautiful as the leather is, the insides often look more like instruments of torture than anything that one would imagine helping a horse to move in comfort. And that's really an engineering challenge when you think about taking a one-piece unit that's a saddle tree and giving it all of the motion that exists in a horse's back. And there's no motor driving the motion of the saddle tree, so it has to be engineered so that it can flex in all of the different axes of motion that exist in a horse's back. So this facility that we're standing in is a remarkable and unique setup to help develop this mission, in that we have a group of horses here who serve as saddle testers. And on the other side, we have an extraordinary group of craftsmen who can fabricate anything. We have the talents of a remarkable engineer, Stan Yavorowski, who has contributed so much to the engineering of this piece of equipment. And I act as the go-between, the translator for what the horses are telling me about their reactions to the saddle. And then I relay that to the engineer and the folks in the shop, and we can go back and forth with this remarkable proximity and develop and test and refine ideas that show us and bring out the potential in the saddle.
It's easy to see when you meet Tad Coffin that his aspiration and his goal is to make horses comfortable, to increase people's education and their horsemanship. And what he's done to put his saddle together, what's inside the saddle, it's something that makes sense. Tad sent me home with a saddle, and I tried it on every horse in my barn, and it was instant gratification. It allowed the horses more range, and it gave them more comfort, and it increased their willingness to work.
I felt the horse immediately, the shoulders freed up, and he was able to really perform in a way that I didn't even think was possible. It's a whole new way of riding. It's a whole new perspective for our horses.